This is more than a tree. In a place that's more than just a construction site. When the first trees were planted at the 9/11 Memorial, it was the first true sign of life at Ground Zero. But to tell the story of these trees, we have to go back here, to Millstone Township, and a tree nursery that goes back 3 generations.
Well, a lot of it started before my father was in business for himself, when they used to collect large trees out of the wild, when he worked with Hunter and Higgins doing the Jefferson Memorial.
That's right. More than 60 years ago, Chet's dad was scouting out swamps, looking for trees for the Jefferson Memorial. He became a pioneer in growing large trees.
When they needed big trees, there weren't a lot of places to go to. There's not a lot to go to now, and there were even fewer to go to then.
So Washington kept calling. The World War II Memorial, the FDR Memorial, the National Christmas Tree.
These trees are also on the $50 bill. When they redid the $50 bill, they used this photograph.
This is like a really niche market. And it's not what keeps Chet and his daughters in business. Their bread and butter are the high-end residential.
These are the type of trees that people want to plant to make a building look like it's been there for a long time.
Halka Nurseries supplied trees at the original Twin Towers, and today it leases the land where the hundreds of trees slated for the 9/11 Memorial are grown. The care given is extraordinary. A technician is on site nearly every day for most of the year, and work on each tree is meticulously cataloged in a database. Webcams allow the owners to keep tabs on the trees in real time.
They're just amazingly healthy. They're just so doggone vigorous. I mean, that is just an incredible tree. It's everything you could ever ask for in terms of what a tree looks like, with these big buttress roots clearly visible above the ground.
There's a lot of pride in caring for these trees. Wayne admits he feels a loss every time a tree is packed up and sent off to Ground Zero.
I feel attached to all of them. The tree formerly residing here is now moved over to the memorial. It looks really funny to not have a tree there anymore. And I know that I can go to Ground Zero and see it there, but it seems funny to look and see an empty spot in the field here.
Transporting this seriously precious cargo is quite a feat. Over the last 2 months, the first trees have started moving to the site.
They take this tree, they wrap it in burlap to make sure that there's minimal moisture loss. Then they put these steel sides on it, and then they tie it up so that there's minimal desiccation or moisture loss through the leaves as they transport it from here to the memorial.
The 9/11 Memorial is due to open next year, in time for the 10th anniversary of the terrorist attacks. Wayne Dubin recalls what it felt like when the first 16 trees were planted at the site before September 11 this year.
It's this massive construction site, and everything there is gray, some shade of gray. It's a construction site, except for these 16 trees.
Everybody who worked here felt like progress was being made on a site that's synonymous with tremendous sorrow. There's a transition to life, and a hope was born when the first trees came in.